It's Pop Trivia Time!
Yes!
Woo! Yeah, hey everyone, I'm Sam Shocker. Thanks for tuning in. We have a really great guest today, you guys. So without further ado, singer-songwriter AJ is here!
Yeah.
Of course, joining Brett Ehrlich and Grace Baldridge. Blown away by you, AJ. You're 17 years old, quite the musician. We're going to talk about your song, your new single, Tongue. But you're also going to be opening for Pentatonix, right?
I am. Yes.
What?
That's crazy.
That's
I'm
intense.
so pumped. Yeah.
So how does this come about? How at 17 years old are you able to now go on a world tour and open for Pentatonix?
It's kind of crazy how it all happened. I got the message from my agent saying the Pentatonix want you to open for their tour, and I was like, they want me to open for their tour? I love them so much. I want to go watch their tour. I want to watch their show. So when I got that call, I was like, this is the most unbelievable
What do you
experience.
do? Do you jump up and down? Do you call your mom? What do you do?
I put my head on the floor and just go up and down that way, like opposite up and down.
Oh, wow.
On his head.
The opposite of up and down, just down and up, you know?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. So when do you leave? What are some of the things that you're doing to prepare for it?
I leave next week. I've been doing press and radio stuff and rehearsing every single day.
So what can your fans expect from your performance, from the show?
They can expect a very, very live show going, me dancing all over the place and just singing and engaging with them and making sure that everyone's having a fun time.
Mm-hmm. What? How are you so accomplished at 17? I'm trying to rack my brain on it. At one point in your life, did you say, I'm going to be not only a musician for fun, but I'm going to be a successful touring musician? At what age did you decide that, and then how did it come about so quickly?
It's kind of funny. So I started out as a tennis player. So I
At
was
what
a
age?
Yeah, very similar.
What age?
Very similar,
Yeah,
very similar traits.
tennis.
So I was professional at the age of 11 or 12.
Sorry, what? You were a
Yeah.
professional tennis
I
player?
was.
How many lives?
What
So
is-
for you, is
No,
a year
this is just
still
my
from
second
January
life.
to
This is
January?
just my second life.
Or is it you consider a year 6 of
Wait.
our years? How do you fit it all in?
Yeah,
This
thank
is my
you,
second
Brett.
life. This is definitely my second life. It's totally different than my tennis career. When I was
I don't
playing-
think you're 17. I don't buy it.
I think
I
this
don't
is-
buy it. You're
You just-
pretending to
I
be.
mean, my manager's over. She has my passport if we need
That's
to.
good.
prove
She probably
anything.
needs
Why
to
is
bring
the
it
fact
everywhere
that
to be
we
we swear
because
it's
we're
true.
going to Canada on the tour. We need to make sure we have everything all together.
Oh, okay,
God.
so you were a professional tennis player at 11. Then what? Then what?
Well, then I got injured. I broke my leg, and I couldn't be the best tennis player in the world. And I wasn't that great. But
Well, you're on your way.
Yeah.
I was on my
Professional.
way. I was on my way.
Yeah, most
and-
pros aren't that good.
Stop. That's not what I mean. And I was like, okay, I can't be the best. I can't try to be the best at this anymore. So I have to find something that I can be amazing at. So I've been singing my whole life. I was always in school shows and at camp shows and all that stuff. So I wanted to make sure I could try to do something that I could be the best at again. So I started singing and going to the recording studio and writing, and that's when I fell in love with songwriting. And I'm 17 now, but I've only been doing this for hardcore for 4 years.
That's
And so,
crazy,
Okay,
Brett.
so on the hardest day, you say you're having a really tired day, and you're like, oh, I don't want to go in. What motivates you to do all this stuff?
that's a good question. I think
got a good one.
First
First time ever.
Good job, Brett.
I think for me, music is so special because it allows you to have a connection with people all across the world, and just knowing that I can impact people's lives in the middle of, I don't know, anywhere in the world, that connection really means so much to me, and that motivates me to be able to say, okay, I can really truthfully impact someone's life, and in a good way, and the fact that I have that means so much to me.
See, Brett doesn't want to impact people's lives. So
No.
that's why he can't relate.
Okay,
no,
so
no.
I'm.
Not at all.
So you've already accomplished so much at 17. I hope my parents don't watch this because they'll be like, "You've done nothing, Grace." But what do you want? What's the end goal for you? So where do you see yourself in 5 years? You've already accomplished this. You're going on tour with Pentatonix, and you're 17, and you're
gonna be
composed about it. I'd be losing my
At
mind.
the rate I'm going at, it seems like I'm gonna have grandchildren maybe in 5
Yes,
years.
I think you need
Yeah.
to start a family now.
I might have to
That's
start a
happens on
family
tour.
now. I might have to do that. Happens on tour.
That happens. Yeah.
Maybe we'll see. I'm
So you can have
definitely not
the
planning on
the
it.
first 4-year-old in the NBA will be your son.
Exactly. Wow. Or in the WNBA.
Yeah, why not?
Gotta
Yeah.
keep both options.
Dream big.
I think my long-term goal is to be a true songwriter in the music industry. I love writing, not only for myself, but for other artists as well, and for TV placements and radio, and for other different advertisements and stuff like that. So writing really means the most to me. Out of everything.
Did you? I'm proud of you. I barely know you, and I'm just proud of you. So did you write Tongue? You have a
I did.
Okay, so you have AJ has a new single coming out called Tongue. I heard it. Amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you so much.
So Tongue, when can people hear it? Because I think it was like encrypted with me.
Yes,
like I couldn't even share it. I wanted to
Yeah.
share it with people, but I wasn't allowed to.
So it's supposed to come out somewhere around when the tour starts, which is April 13th. So I'm told it's supposed to be like a secret. Either it's on the 12th or the 13th or the 14th, around those dates. So we'll
So
see.
coy.
Definitely
Such a tease.
I gotta be a tease sometimes.
Oh, so does that mean that people can, if people follow what, your Twitter or a
Twitter
website,
and
how can they
Instagram.
find
Yeah,
out?
those Twitter and Instagram are my main platforms, but I'm all over the place. You can find me on any social media.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Thanks.
Wait till you hear Tongue. Big round of applause for AJ,
Thank you.
everybody.
Yeah.
Big round of applause. We wish you all the luck.
Thank you so much. I'm excited.
We'll see you next time on Pop Trigger.